Yeah, yeah, listen. Can you hear the moon's whispers in the night rain? No need to shout to your ears anymore. Wipe away them tears, pick yourself up off of the floor. Let's make a promise to fight this fight to the end. I know this life comes with many ups and downs along the way, and since a young age I've been praying for bad would go away. And I never knew my dad, but that's all a shade of gray. I wanna rise up and see the sun shining. Laugh from a crowded room, reminding me of the memories I wanna frame. No longer reminiscing about my past and all the pain, letting go of the fears I face on a daily. Knowing deep down God's plan could never fail me. Tell me how it feels to wake up with happiness the size of dandelion fields. Experience gratitude instead of a battle mood filled with anger and rage. I promise, Mom, one day I'ma change my ways and grow to embrace the hopeless, feeling down and confused. The ones abused and neglected, roaming the unknown. The people you would think twice to invite in your home. I wanna provide instead of deny. I wanna fly instead of living a life afraid to die. I don't wanna cry, be nervous and shy. I wanna raise the bar for the ones who suffered the most. Would you take a moment for the ones lost and forgotten, never forgotten? Say a prayer for the younger generation struggling to make it through those tough situations. I know sometimes it's not enough, but these streets got a hold of so many souls. Addiction taking control, dominating, mind stimulating, changing the way you initially start thinking. The wire splice and twist connections, miss so this infectious disease leaves nothing left but a personality observing death. So each and every day you're like a zombie, a nervous wreck. And I know deep down how you feel with nowhere to turn and nowhere to go, nobody to talk to, so you continue to drive slow. Eyes low, swerving out of this lane in life without a care in the world. You got a little boy and a little girl. I think it's time you woke and face reality. It's too sad to see this world full of corruption. Honestly, it's disgusting. Honestly, it's as if the government does nothing. So promise me you stand to face another day. Fight to the end and stand by the words you gotta say. And if you ever in need of a friend, my door's always open. I hope to expect you knocking one day. Yeah. Now let's face it, this just isn't a conclusion. A basic rhyme created in a basement with skills underrated. This was amazement engraved to teach inspiration. A movement displaying my best, raising the bar, craving success. I taught me to give it all, my never less. So I prayed to the moon just to see the vision share hatred, believing in the dream of a time I made it. See, picture me being one of your favorites. Honestly, it's all the generosity causing the problems when you make it. At first, everybody got animosity and want to speak on how you was just too basic. Now they asking for a helping hand, but you replied, just save it. Keeping your eyes glued to the yellow brick pavement. Sooner or later, you might understand the risk involved with playing the devilish hand in the honest man's land. So what's going to help? And sooner or later you might understand the risk involved with playing the devilish hand in an honest man's land. So what's it going to take to help you see that greed you hold so dearly going to be the death of you? I tried to warn you before you started, but you didn't want to listen. Karma, a different type of artist, and she got a plan. See, when all that fortune, fame, luxury, adoring life from a plane come to an end, she got a plan. I seen her in the lodge, jotting with a pen, like some sort of doctor, a surgeon. The way she was observing each and every word in the service, she wasn't shaking at the hands. For once, there was no feeling nervous, debating the plans and whether or not her enemy truly deserves this. But she knows she gotta do it just to prove a fucking purpose. So she does it anyway, in the blink of an eye, a sudden gaze, just a reaction, a facial twitch with a sudden prediction. Now what seems all of a sudden was planned from the start. See, that decision you made when you didn't want to listen. Instead, you planted yourself on that stage and got your fans to raise their hands and give praise. You had everything you could ask for and it wasn't enough. A full glass of the best and you still seem to need more. Erasing the past and taking the present for granted. You seem to lose focus over time and you can't stand it. Losing sleep knowing inside the decisions you made along the way kept you alive. Knowing you no longer wish to possess this weapon inside, anger and rage. So depression takes over and it's showing up on stage. The look on your face when you realize it's going to fade to a dust. You debate a break just to think, and time continues on at the venues. And you try to write a song in spare time, but you're reminded by a dark cloud waiting behind, just in case you ever decide to change your mind.